Hey, what's going on, people? Quick note before the video you're about to watch. Jovi and I are very particular. We love to make sure that our things work correctly and that you guys get a good product. Unfortunately, with this video you're about to watch, the camera we used, there's autofocus issues. You'll see it kind of autofocuses whenever we go down to eat our wings. So just wanted to say we
Oh
apologize for that.
gosh.
Yeah, it sucks, man. It's
Yeah.
we're celebrating 4 years. I think after 4 years, we all these little kinks we would get out of the system, but
Yeah.
they
No.
still come up. We've used this camera so many times, and this is the first time this has actually happened. So,
Yeah.
just wanted you to know that we apologize for it. Whenever these technical issues do come up, we do appreciate you guys still sticking with the video.
Yeah. Watching it. I was looking at some analytics the other day. You guys watch, I mean, like we're at like a huge percentage, like 75% or more. You guys are watching these videos like almost all the way through, which is a big deal for especially the YouTube platform. So thank y'all.
Thank you. And again, we apologize. We just wanted to do this to let you know that we know there are issues. We definitely care about them. But this video you're about to watch is pretty long, so we're going to wrap this up. Hopefully you enjoy it. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, I'm going to take a break, bro. Hold up.
Oh my god.
No bueno. There's no way
Yeah.
people on that show eat this and don't react. I don't believe it.
I think only person I've ever seen react like this was Eddie Wong. He has IBS, and he immediately ran to the bathroom after eating the bomb.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Small Couch Reviews. It's been a minute, but we're back. Do you know, Joey, we've been doing this for about 4 years. Well, the channel's existed longer.
Yeah.
We've been doing this consistently, posting
consistently
for about 4 years.
Yeah.
We celebrated 300 episodes recently with a game with our friends.
Yeah.
So for this milestone, what are we going to do? Wings, baby! All right, we bought ourselves the Hot Ones sauces, y'all. If you're new to this, it's very simple. We're going to go through each one of these 10 sauces one by one and answer questions from our friends as we do so. Jovi sauced up shrimp for himself and wings for me. Let's get to it. Okay. So, these wings are quite spicy. Hot wings from Hot Ones. If you're not familiar with Hot Ones, I highly suggest you watch an episode. It's very entertaining. But they made a whole little kit so we could do it at home. We have all 10 of their sauces from least spicy all the way to their last dab, their spiciest sauce. We're going to try them. We're going to answer some questions. Excuse me. And also we're going to try to do, we wanted to do this live, but things just don't work out that way, guys. It just doesn't. So we're going to try to simulate a live experience, which is why you're not going to see any cuts. Or we're going to limit the cuts. Let me say it that way. All right? Going to try to make this as live as possible. Anyway, let's get to it. So we got a bunch of questions. We got some that were written in from some of our friends. We got some of our friends who sent in videos.
Yep.
Thank you to everyone who participated. Without further ado, Jovi, let's start. So the way this goes, we got our almond milk just in case.
Yeah.
And I got it poured up here.
That's probably going to get...
The least saucy wing is the one on the left, right?
Yes.
I bet. All right, so we're going to start with our first wing, then we're going to answer our first question, man. Let's get it started.
And what is this?
This first wing, Shaquanda's Hot Tropic, a 1400 on the Scoville heat unit scale. 1400, apparently that's not very high. I have no idea what these numbers mean, but hey, let's try it. Cheers. Oh, hold on. Gotta go back. Here we go. No, damn it, no volume.
What up, Jovi?
Our first question for our man David, who we just saw at DreamCon.
Yep.
What's up, Small Couch Reviews? What up, Sam? What up, Jovi? This is Damola, the king, back at it. So while we were at DreamCon, you asked me a question, a would you rather question. So I have one for you. Which fictional item would you rather have? The invisible cloak from Harry Potter or Nimbus Cloud from Dragon Ball? Given that I'm a traveler, a world traveler, I know which item I would choose automatically. But I'm interested to hear your point of view.
Invisibility cloak or the Nimbus cloud. Now,
I'm not up to mischief.
Here's the thing, like, what can I use an invisibility cloak outside of scumbag activities?
Yeah,
what can I use it for? I don't know.
I'm not into it. I'm not up to no good right now.
Right now?
Well, I mean, when I was younger, but I'm not up to no good right now. So I don't see that. No, I'm picking the Nimbus Cloud all day, and I'm hopping on, and I'm going. I'm going to.
I mean, I would choose the Nimbus Cloud, and because to use it, you have to be a better person because you have to be like pure of heart or something like that.
So like that's perfect. Those are two opposite things.
Yeah, like I don't. Well, seriously, for anyone who would pick an invisibility cloak,
what are you doing?
What can? No, I'm being serious. I'm actually. What can? I want to know how you can use it.
Well, maybe
practically in the world,
hiding from someone that's trying to hurt you.
Why is someone trying to hurt you?
I mean. There's ICE agents running around trying to get
Okay, that's true.
Yeah, so.
That's true. Maybe. All right. Thanks for the question, Donald. But yeah, we both choosing that Nimbus Cloud. That's what it sounds like.
What about
all right.
number second sauce?
That first one was not spicy.
It wasn't spicy at all.
It actually tasted very good.
It was
very
good.
Sweet.
Like that's something that you definitely
I could coat
wings
on. I could use that regularly. All right, the second one is called Seed Ranch Flavor. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Seed Ranch Flavor Company. I guess that's who makes it. And it's called Just Winging It. Mm-hmm. This one jumps up to 5,700 on the Scoville scale. Mm. Let's see what our question is. This one is a write-in.
Try this one. Doesn't even smell spicy.
All right, so this one's... All right, you just left DreamCon. What's been your favorite con since your channel started? That's interesting. That's an interesting question. That's how you go.
Right. I would say DreamCon is a very, very close second. Something about...
This is the second sauce?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fun fact for you guys. I've sauced all the wings and all the shrimp. And so as I'm saucing, I'm rinsing as I'm saucing. And I created a pepper bomb in my house. So we are like, everything is spicy right now. But we have the windows open.
This is good though.
It's very
good. Spicy.
But it has a little kick to it.
Way more spicy than the first one.
But yeah, I would say DreamCon is my close second. But BlurCon still holds like that one BlurCon that we
which
did.
specific BlurCon for you?
What was the one we had? I think the one when we did Thursday and Friday panels. And then that Saturday party was really crazy.
That was the very first DreamCon I had ever been to. Or BlurCon.
Yeah. And then close third would be again BlurCon with Janelle Monáe. That was an awesome experience.
Oh yeah. So practically the Janelle Monáe BlurCon, the one that just passed.
Yeah.
I think that was the best one.
Yeah.
That's been my best. But realistic, like if I were to think of, go deeper into this question.
Yeah.
My favorite con really would have been, even though Jovi will tell you I don't ever want to go back here. It was the first one we ever did, Galaxy Con in
Galaxy
Richmond.
Con, yeah.
And the only reason I liked it, that was the first panel we did, and I was, as much as I talk on camera to nobody except the camera, I was so nervous.
Oh wow.
Doing that panel.
Yeah, I don't even think about it because you hated the con itself so much.
Yeah, I didn't
that
like
I just don't even.
But that panel, the people in there, the audience, it was dope, and it got me comfortable, speaking to people who share our interests,
talking about our stuff. Yeah, so straight up.
I think that was probably that one. It was like a gateway con. It kind of set me up for the other one. So
I think the only reason that I wouldn't say that is even in my top 5 is just because we didn't really enjoy the con itself, but I really enjoyed doing those two panels. I felt like we were really getting somewhere. That they were like, hey, can you do 2 days? Yeah. That just stood out. That's it.
All right. That's what's up. All right. Thanks for that question. Right in person. These came from people that I don't know. I'm sorry. Like, it's a bunch of questions put together, and I don't know who did what, but I'll shout out everyone at the end. Anyway, the next one's also a write-in.
All right, what's this next sauce?
Oh, yes. Let's talk about the sauce first. I'm still recovering from that other one. So it's made by Hot Ones. Pickled garlic... Oh, pickled. I'm not going to like this. Pickled garlic sriracha.
Okay.
18,000 on the Scoville scale.
Let's see.
How did Small Couch even... Okay, no, wait. How did Small Couch start, and where did the name come from?
This is an easy one. So, Small Couch started in our cul-de-sac that we grew up on, in my parents' spare bedroom. And Sam came to me and said, hey, you like the same stuff I like. There's a lot of people doing channels. We could talk about stuff way better and have way more to say. And I think that was the biggest thing. Way more to say. And we were on a small couch on the first episode because that was the only place we could film. And I was like, hey, we should call it Small Couch Reviews, just as a joke. And we've kept the name.
Yeah. Even though Jovi's working on a rebranding effort, breaking news.
Yes, they're working on some rebrands.
When you search Small Couch Reviews, a lot of couches actually come up, so yeah. But yeah, man. I remember. I think it was during the pandemic at some point when we were home. And I was like, yo, why don't we just do this? And I really wanted a channel, but I needed someone I knew. One, that I knew liked the same stuff I liked. And two, I knew was a creative who could talk. Because Jovi will not say this. He thinks I actually am more personable than him. And that is very false. Everybody knows and loves Jovi. And I was like, I need that. I need that. He was our it factor. He designed the logo, the theme song that you hear. So it's my man's. All right. That was not bad at all.
No, that was less
than the second one. What is this? What do these numbers even mean, bro?
All
right. Anyway. The next one is from Alchemy Peppers. It's a mango serrano hops like a beer.
Oh.
And our next question comes from our girl Flo. Neo Noir vibes. Here we go.
Hey, Small Couch. It's your favorite CEO, Miss Flo from Noir Neon Vibes. And congratulations on your huge milestone. I'm proud of y'all. But serious question. What is the craziest scene that you have seen this year, either on a TV show or movie?
On a TV show or movie, the craziest scene?
I already know what yours is going to be because I haven't even seen it.
What do you think I'm going to say?
It's going to be something from anime. I feel like for you.
Okay. Okay. But which you said you know. Which anime do you think it is?
What was our question at DreamCon? You already went for the milk.
I didn't even taste the wing. My bad. You go ahead and answer while I eat this.
Oh, mine favorite scene of this year? We're in June. What do we have seen this year? Easiest scene. This is hard. You got to help me out here. What have we seen this year?
Hold on, man.
Yeah, I didn't like that at all. I didn't.
Do I need to?
I didn't like that one at all.
I should have done shrimp too. What is in this? This tastes like I can't even explain it.
It tastes like hops. It literally tastes like that. But that's too much, y'all. I'm sorry. That's the first one I didn't like.
I don't like this at all.
Yeah.
And it's kind of spicy, so it's not healthy. This is disgusting.
It wasn't spicy. It was just not good to me.
All right, my bad, Flo. All right, so on top of my head, you have Joel's death, but I saw that coming, so that really didn't shock me.
Okay.
Could be something from Novocaine, because that movie had a lot.
Oh, man. I think that may be, and scene-wise, like, what scene in that movie?
I mean, there's a lot. So there's a lot of stuff that happened. So it's about a dude, if you haven't seen our review, it's a dude who can't feel pain.
Yeah.
So he basically just uses his body in just the most graphic ways to hurt other people.
He puts his hand in a fryer.
Yeah, in a deep fryer to pull out a gun. He breaks his arm at one point and uses the bone to kill somebody.
Okay, so it's Novocaine then.
Okay.
I can't think of anything else that was just like, oh my god.
Yeah. And we saw it at 40X.
40X.
Yeah, so for me, you're right, it is an anime. But it's not an anime that came out this year. I'm watching an anime. It's called Promised Neverland.
Okay.
So it's about like these kids. They seem to be at some sort of orphanage, and it's run by a bunch of
Oh, yeah, I'm tripping.
You've seen it?
Yes.
Okay, so I started watching it.
Why? I was like, why does this sound familiar? Yes.
So apparently, these kids, it seems like they get adopted and then go away to a loving family. And one of the kids, you know, when it's time for him to get adopted, he says goodbye to all his orphan friends.
Yeah.
And leaves the farm.
Yeah.
But he leaves behind like his teddy bear. So two of his friends sneak out to give him his teddy bear before he leaves.
Yeah.
And then the next scene, you see boy's head off body, his body being eaten by a monster.
Yeah.
Like a monster. Like not a bear, not a tiger, like a monster.
It's great.
And these children's faces are like my face. I'm like, what? What is happening?
Y'all need to watch that.
That joint is crazy.
Okay.
So then you find out that, they're not going to loving families. They're going to be eaten by monsters. So it's time to escape.
Yeah.
So that would be my answer because that joint got me.
I agree.
All right. We are on number 5. Made by
gross.
Hook and Arrow. Oh, God. Spicy or sauerkraut and mustard. 51,000 on the Scoville scale. And our next question is going to come from our man, Matt. Good old lunch
guys,
reviews.
what are you looking forward to accomplishing before this year is over?
Oh, wow.
What are you looking forward to accomplishing before the year is over? Jovi.
Wow. That's like Sam mentioned, the rebranding. The rebranding and kind of streamlining some interactions that we had, because like DreamCon kind of opened my eyes that people really like to talk to us. And I think we initially, just like I said, how we started, we just wanted to talk at y'all. And I really want to rebrand and bring everybody, including the people that we have sending questions on for this journey, and have more conversations throughout the week, and getting their opinions. Like really making that our channel to be able to give people the opportunity to talk like we do at our panels, and do that like all year round.
Yeah. I mean, very much similar. I mean, rebranding, obviously, but like he said, DreamCon, doing those interviews, and just the interviews were just a spur of the moment thing. Yeah. We did not go there planning to do that. We thought we were just going to look
That's
at
why
channels,
you notice we're like hand camming everything.
Yeah.
We don't have a gimbal or anything. A shout out to my wife for buying me one for Father's Day.
That's what's up, man. I'm sorry, it's our Father's Day gift. But anyway, so they were spur of the moment, but people liked talking.
Yeah.
Really liked talking, apparently. Like, yes. I was surprised when people would stop and talk for as long as they did.
Or get in line to interject, or try to put there. I'm just like, it's
yeah, man, I'm talking solo leveling, and one dude is like, oh, yo, can I get next? I got something to say. So, I really love that. I love this community. I love that. So I think what I want to do, we do a lot of movie reviews. We have 3 coming up next week. But I do want to do more interactions on the channel. I want to have more videos. Consistently go back to comic books, and like I said, anime. There's a lot we want to talk about, man. And Jovi and I talk about, we need to set a schedule. We can do this. In real life, it doesn't work out that way, but I do want it to be more streamlined. I do want us to have more content like that, outside of just movies.
If y'all don't realize, we are very, very like-minded when it comes to planning and such, so it makes it very easy.
All right.
Next sauce.
Next sauce. We're on number 6, made by Hot Ones. This is Tropical Amarillo, 69,000 on the Scoville scale. And our next... so one of these last 4 is going to get me. Our next one is a write-in.
Dang, Hot Ones. That's good.
Whew. Okay. You interviewed a lot of people at DreamCon, so let me ask you something you asked them. What is your current favorite anime?
Like, ever?
Yes. I'm sorry. Does it say current? What is your favorite anime? My question was current. But what's your favorite anime?
Samurai Champloo.
No, it's favorite anime.
Samurai Champloo. And a lot of people don't talk about it.
Uh-huh.
Feudal Japan mixed with hip-hop. 3 awesome protagonists, different lives, 2 samurai, 1 just random girl. Amazing. Like, it's like Pokemon. It's like literally like Ash Ketchum, Brock, and Misty, but in feudal Japan fighting people. And yeah, and it's hip hop's playing in the background when they fight. Can't get any better than that for me.
This is probably my favorite one so far.
No, it's delicious. It's not like it's spicy, like it's hitting me right now, but it's delicious.
Was that 6 or 7?
9, 8, 6.
Oh, because Last Dab's not on here.
Last Dab is
okay,
not
got
good.
you. All right, anyway. That was 6.
Yeah.
My favorite anime is called Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah, well, classic. That is a classic.
My love, so if you watch our channel, you know that I really like any type of action movie, any type of movie, period, where that has a protagonist trying to do something, is elevated more if there's a villain trying to do something a worthy villain trying to do something to stop this. Which is why, wow, that's hitting me.
Yeah, it's a little spicy. It's a little.
Which is why one of my main complaints is you're just evil to be evil, and I hate that.
Right.
Yu Yu Hakusho taught me that, bro. There's a villain. His name is Sensui. And he always saw the world he was taught to see it, black and white.
Okay.
You know, good, evil.
Yeah.
The demons we fight are evil. The humans we protect are good. Then he sees humans doing some of the worst things you've ever seen in your life, and it shatters his reality.
Right.
So that, it starts, he starts doing something, and then you start seeing both sides. It's like, yo, is he totally wrong? So it's kind of like Killmonger, for example, but way before. It's like, yo, ultimately what you're trying to do is bad, but I can see why you're doing this. So I dug that.
Yeah.
And not to mention, I watched it like 2 weeks ago, and it still holds up today.
Most old anime, especially anime that, a lot of us were introduced to, like the Tsunami times, they were all just great writing, and the animation style is still unmatched, even with everything being computerized now. That's just it's my opinion.
Let's go. Let's see what our boy Andrew has to say to us. Boop, boop, boop.
What is your current favorite TV show?
Current TV show. What you watching right now, Joey?
Current.
Oh, and my bad. We didn't even do the sauce. This next one is from Pucker Butt Pepper Company. It's called Apricot 104. While we think about our favorite anime.
Favorite TV show.
Oh, sorry. You're right. He just said a TV show.
TV show. Currently. Damn, that's hard.
Oh, well. I sometimes, there are moments I'm forgetting on camera. I'm tearing this chicken up now. I can tell you mine, though. Well, actually, I don't want to talk my mouth full. Hold on.
Yeah, you gotta. I haven't watched a lot of TV.
But what are you currently watching?
Right, that's what I'm saying. Are
you not watching anything?
No, I have no series. And I said I want to start some series.
So right now, I am watching. So on Paramount Plus, they have a bunch of Star Trek shows.
Yeah,
I'm watching Star Trek.
Spicy.
Yeah, it is. It's hitting me. So Andrew, give me a second. Your good question might take a minute. I'm watching Star Trek: Strange New World. So.
Okay.
You haven't gone for that once. I'm very proud of you.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I think after the last dab, I'm going to drink that entire thing of milk.
Anyway, Star Trek Strange New World. So, we had Star Trek Discovery, which came out. Then this is a spin-off of that.
Yeah.
It stars the crew of the Enterprise.
Oh, dope.
Before Captain Kirk became captain. So, it's Captain Pike who's in charge now. And you know what? This is something. Star Trek, it was never something I grew up liking. Star Wars. And I think that, for lack of a better word, I don't think I was so into I want to see action and explosions and stuff.
Your intellect wasn't there.
Yeah. Star Trek, not to say that you have to be, I'm not trying to say, I'm an intellectual, so I watch Star Trek. But it is definitely more of a thinking, politically driven, drama-driven show.
Yeah.
The stuff Jean-Luc Picard does. He's not out here, even though there are great enemies like the Borg or Q and stuff like that. He's not out here, with a lightsaber or gun just going down murking people. No. A lot of the episodes are like, yo, is this right or is this wrong? Should I intervene? Should I not intervene? And I like that. Now, Discovery has a lot of action. So I think some people were turned off by it. But it also, I think it has a good balance of, okay, that's cool. But then you have a lot of, again, that kind of question, or kind of, storylines is what the thing I'm trying to get at. Storylines that are kind of, you have two opposing sides. You have the Federation, and you have the people opposed to them, and you're like, well, I can kind of see both sides here. I don't know which one is right, and I kind of like the questions that are asked and the way they go about solving them. So that's a long way of me saying I like Stranger Worlds. What about you, bro?
Oh gosh! All right, so I tuned into The Last of Us season 2 every week. Does not mean I liked it, but I was watching that. I will say what I have watched recently, and I have watched the series. What is it? Love, Robot. What is it? Love,
Death, and Robots.
Love, Death, and Robots. This season has been awesome. I think I'm on the last episode, and I'm like, this is how it felt when we watched the ones that we saw in the theater. It came back.
Because I remember last season, there was only one I liked. The one on the boat.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay.
And so I think they're back to their, getting really, really great animators and storytellers is, I think, the biggest thing.
Okay, that's what's up. Yeah. How many episodes are in this season?
8 or 9.
8 or 9? All right, bet.
Yeah.
I'll have to check that out. Love, Death, Robots.
Yeah.
All right, cool. That's what's up. All right. That one was pretty spicy. It was good, though. This is number 8, right?
Yep.
Oh, this is the bomb. So as we eat the bomb, we're going to listen to our man, Gio, from our friend over at Plus Ultra Entertainment, man.
Hey, what's up, Small Couch Reviews? This is Plus Ultra Entertainment. First and foremost, I want to congratulate you guys on coming up on your 4-year anniversary of content creation, doing your thing. Very proud of you guys. We appreciate all the support that you give us, and can't wait to see what you guys have coming up next. But our Hot Ones question for you is, what do you think is the best superhero adaptation in film, television, etc.? And this is open ended. Cause I remember when we did your podcast episode, we the comic book debates got heated. So I really want to see what you guys think. That animated, live action. Who do you think perfectly encapsulated a superhero adaptation in any medium? I'm definitely looking forward to seeing your answer. And once again, congratulations, guys.
GL, I'm gonna need to take a break, bro. Hold up.
Oh my gosh. Yep.
Go.
Yo, the bomb is real.
Go.
I'm good now.
It's not good. Oh my god.
The bomb is real. The bomb is real. Wow. TV, film, animation. Oh my gosh.
You didn't even put that much sauce on it.
Don't touch your face.
Oh my gosh, dog, it's not going away.
Ooh-wee. Ooh.
It's still there.
It's good.
Good answer.
All right. So, Gio, for me, animation-wise, anything Justice League that came from DC's Warner Brothers, DC's animation team, anything that came from their animation team is the perfect example of what I feel like comics should be when you actually get to see them moving. When it comes to film, I would say Dark Knight Rises was my favorite film for, live action, but my favorite, and it's crazy that I'm doing one, I'm not even a DC guy, but then my favorite comic book character live action, which people hate to say, was Ben Affleck's Batman. Ben Affleck's Batman was probably one of my favorite, examples of old man Batman, or not old man Batman, older man Batman. And on the Marvel side, anything Robert Downey Jr., Tony Stark. When I think of Iron Man, I think of Batman. And that was even the animations that they did before, he really encapsulated the character. Sam, you ready?
No. How's your water not coming on?
It's touch. I thought you've done this before.
The problem? This milk is not helping.
Oh, because it's not real milk. It doesn't have fat in it.
You have milk?
No, we don't drink milk. Well, that's what it is. That's what helps. Is the fat in dairy that coats your mouth. Don't touch your hair. I'm gonna accidentally touch your eyes. It's gonna be over. I thought the last sauce was the knife sauce was gonna be bad. That was horrible. Why would you put that at 8?
No, yo, let me tell you something. I get more ice. Yo, my tongue is on fire.
Just drink as much as you need. Check it out. Open it. Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Oh, no. So I'm doing it live? No bueno. There's no way.
Yeah.
People on that show eat this and don't react. I don't believe it.
I think only person I've ever seen react like this was Eddie Wong. He has IBS, and he immediately ran to the bathroom and eating the ball. It like hit his stomach, and it was done.
Yeah, I don't know how long it was going. That joint was burning in my mouth the whole time. I'm only taking one bite of the rest of it.
Go for it. What's your take on this?
I don't remember the question, though.
Oh, what's your favorite comic book adaptation, film, cartoon, TV? Oh, yeah, I didn't do TV.
We gotta... Next time I'm doing shrimp. Anyway, all right. So.
I didn't really watch a lot of TV shows. I watched, like the first seasons of Smallville, but I didn't really get into. I didn't do Lois and Clark and all that stuff. So I don't really TV show wise. And then some of the Marvel TV shows just not good.
I think I heard you say it, but excuse me. The best adaptation, I have two, is definitely the Justice League adaptation.
Yeah.
Because that incorporated so much stuff from the comics that...
Yeah. Anything Justice
that were true.
Yeah, that.
And when you think Justice, when you think Batman, you think Kevin Conroy, I think. In that same vein, I have to say the only thing that might overtake it is probably, I think you mentioned it, Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man.
Yeah.
I don't see Robert Downey Jr. as anyone else but Iron Man.
No.
When I think Iron Man, I think him.
And when you see other films, I'm just like, that's not Tony Stark.
Mm-hmm. like I don't know, because I didn't read too many Iron Man comic books before the MCU. Mm-hmm. But he looks exactly like he looks exactly like Tony Stark in the comics, at least 2010 on.
Yeah.
So before that, I don't know if he modeled. I don't know if it's just happenstance.
I think he does.
Or if if the comics started modeling themselves after him, but that is Tony Stark.
Even his voice. They definitely changed it to be more. But yeah, thanks for your question, Gio. All right, what's this next one, Sam? You're good. You got this. We're almost done.
This is... the bomb was 135,000 Scoville units. This next one is 690,000. So if my math is correct, that's like 4 times stronger. This is called Sucker Punch from Torchbearer Sauces. Our next one's from our boy Brad.
What up, Sam? What up, Jovi? This your boy Bradford Lassiter, a.k.a. Bankful B of the Lassiter Factor, and I want to thank y'all so much for including me in this episode, and I can't wait to see who comes out the victor doing this Hot Ones Challenge. I remember in Friendsgiving of last year, I invited y'all over. We actually did a Hot Ones Challenge, which... I don't like spicy foods, but I tried it and didn't get too far, but it was still fun. But my question for y'all is, you on your channel, you do a lot of movie reviews. What has been your favorite movie since you started your channel?
Since we started the channel, so let's just say some 2020. Let's say I don't know, January 2021 since now.
Yeah.
So now,
wow.
I think I have my. Let me take a bite of this.
That was not as bad as The Bomb. The Bomb is just stupid. The Bomb is just stupid. Like, my eyes are sweating. Not watering, they're sweating. Like, I could feel, but I can't touch my eyes. Damn. You guys, I feel like they prep these people for these questions. My favorite movie, you've seen so many. What, you go.
So off the top of my head, I'm always going to go to this. It's probably Puss in Boots, The Last Wish. Just because the way he reacted to this movie. I mean, I loved it.
Yeah.
Totally unexpected. That's probably why, because it's in my head as the biggest surprise I've seen. Like, definitely since we started this channel, maybe since I've started watching movies. I've never gone in with lower expectations and came out with just such praise for it.
It was, yes.
And Jovi was laughing the entire movie.
Oh, no, it was hilarious.
But, you know what?
Damn, I can't say that's my favorite, though.
My favorite thing has to be the, and I forget its name right now, which is bad. We went to New York to see a premiere of a movie where the guy did the triathlon in the snow.
Oh, Iceman. Project Iceman.
Project Iceman. I really like that. It's still the only time Jovi and I have gone out of town, gone to a movie premiere, met the stars of the movie, walked on a red carpet and everything, and it was a dope experience. That's when I knew that, we were both like really into this channel. So
yeah,
Project Iceman is my answer. And yeah, this ninth one, it's nowhere near as bad as The Bomb.
I'm gonna just piggyback off of that because of the overarching experience. Great film, and we actually got to go to New York City for a premiere. That was major, and yeah, it was just cool.
Not even that it was a good movie. It wasn't the best movie we've seen.
Yeah,
but I think the favorite, I would say that contributes to my favorite.
Yeah. Wing, sir.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
It's time to do the last dab and wrap this up. And
we're cracking it open, so they crack it open on the show.
I'm going home after this, dog.
Yeah, we had some other stuff planned for today, but I said, how are we going to feel after?
Absolutely. I still feel a burn in my mouth, y'all.
Wow. All right, so the last dab experience. Over 91% Pepper X.
Pepper X is the hottest pepper in the world right now.
All right. Get this on camera. I'm literally trying to get a dab. Oh my gosh.
It's all right, man. Just go ahead and stick the shrimp in there.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
All right.
And cheers this one. Oh gosh. There we go. There we go.
Oh, okay.
There we go. That's it. That's all you need. That I have more than you. That you were dying.
Well, I'm not gonna let you.
No.
All right, that's it.
All right.
Cheers. And the final question while you're eating that is a write-in. What was the most difficult part of starting a channel where you post weekly?
Oh man. Straight up, the question. There's like being able to post weekly when you have so much going on, and there's so much releasing. Like there's no way that we can cover everything, and we tried. That's how we started, wanting to cover everything, and it got to a point where I personally got overwhelmed, and then was like, "Well, I'm not posting shit," and it's hard. It's hard, but now that we have kind of a schedule, or, when we do our weekly recaps, Sam has his comic book Wednesdays, like, that makes it easier when you're like, all right, we have a recap this week, we have comic book Wednesdays, or I watched the whole series one night, I can just talk about that. It makes it easier to say, hey, we had to just put something up, but we're actually still making content.
All right.
The Bomb was worse than The Last Dab.
No, it wasn't. So here's the thing: if this was coded like The Bomb,
yeah,
you'd be screaming right now.
Okay,
trust me. Like that, no, absolutely not. Like we had a little bit of it, and my mouth is tingling. Like it's puckering.
Yeah, if it wasn't for the bomb, I probably could have went this whole thing without drinking any milk. But the bomb.
No, that's true. I was drinking it, but
the bomb that's ridiculous.
That shit actually hurts. Like you don't understand. Like, it's not that it's like it's just spicy. Like, it actually, you feel pain, bro. Anyway, the hardest part was really, to me, the hardest part is just posting. Because you always think your video's not good enough. Even doing it today, I think sometimes, this video's trash, right? Like, I don't want to post this. Like, I don't like what we said here. I don't like the way we talk. Even the video we're recording right now, I got up and ran away for like 5 minutes. Do I want to post this? But I'm going to. So,
yeah.
I think that's the key. And not to say that, we're experts or anything. But I do think that something a lot of people don't do is just post it.
Yeah, just
your videos are never going to be absolutely perfect, especially your first one, especially like your first 5. They're never going to be perfect. No. You have to find a groove. You have to find stuff to do. Sometimes your lighting won't be perfect. Sometimes you'll forget your mic, like we did today. But hey, just do it. So I think I know for me that was the hardest part because, like Joey said, we started in a room in his house. It was poorly lit. And, I've been, YouTube had been around for a while, so we'd seen just, like, the bigger channels having just the most amazing effects and everything. We were like, no one's going to want to watch this,
right.
But...
And people making comments when we first started, not knowing who we are, what we talk about. And it was like, that would have had people stop. Mm-hmm. Or that would have had people fighting in comments. But it was just like, we're just going to keep doing it.
Yeah, man. So I think that is the way to go. But all right, as Joey finishes up his stuff, Look. I'm actually sweating. There's sweat. Yeah. Oh, no.
I'm good now.
Oh, no.
The bomb. That's going to be the quote of this. The bomb is a fuck you, the bomb.
Like, that was bad.
The bomb is a bitch.
The ninth one, like you said, it was spicy. It wasn't as bad. This one right here, you need a dab.
Yeah.
You put more than a dab, you're going to suffer. Trust me.
Coating, we didn't coat them. I couldn't tell if they coat the wings in the last dab. Because that would just be ridiculous.
Like, yeah, absolutely not. Just that little drop, that's all you needed. Yeah. But anyway, this has been our Hot Ones. Yo, thank you to everyone who shouted out us, all the writing people, my girl Steph, Ken, Tim, Trish. I think that's it. And then, of course, all the people sending videos, Flo, all their socials, Flo, David, people over at Plus Ultra, Gio, and Rakoy, even our girl Rakoy, Matt, Andrew. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Thank you guys who are watching. Brad, of course, man, Mr. Lassiter himself. Man, thank you guys so much for watching. And if you want to, collaborate with us, we're always willing and welcome.
We'd love to do this with one of you all.
I'm not doing this again, but appreciate it. Thank you so much, and until next time, we out.
Deuces.